with the universe. The universe is awesome, and so am I. I am brilliant, bright, and beautiful. We all are. We all are brilliant, bright, and beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, it's been way too long. Way too long. I don't know how I let so much time pass. You first think that, oh, I'm just gonna take a few days, then days turns into weeks, and then weeks turn into months, and before you know it, you're here. But I'm back, and I do have a ton of new videos in store for you guys, so I hope you guys are excited just like I'm excited. I've missed playing with makeup. Like, really, my time off I wasn't really playing with makeup, but I am back playing with makeup. So today's video is a getting ready with me video. I get a lot of questions about the different products that I use and the different brushes that I use every day, so I thought it would be a great first video to do, getting ready with me. So if you are interested to see what I typically do every single day, then I hope you stick around. Okay, let's get started. I always use a primer. I do typically switch up my primer day to day. Just, I don't know, it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. But one primer that I've actually really been enjoying is this Rimmel London Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. I really do like this one. I feel like it does control my shine, and it feels good, and it helps keep my makeup together. So that's about what it looks like. It may look like a lot, but it's not. And I use my ring fingers, and I just kind of dab them together and then apply the primer where I'm more oily first, and then whatever's left I will apply to the rest of my face. Kind of push it into your pores like so. It is possible to put too much primer on, so just be careful. The other thing I like about this one is it's cheap. It's like $6 at Walmart. Compared to some of the other primers I have that range from, I don't know, like $20, $30. This one was actually recommended to me by a girlfriend of mine, so shout out to you. For the past week, I've been using this foundation, and I absolutely love it. This is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. I have the Vanish stick, and I love that one. That one is, I think, 12 hours, and it's more like a concealer type feeling, but this one is a full coverage. It's 24-hour wear, and I don't know what the heck is in it, but it makes my skin look flawless. Just put a little bit on my hand like so. Like, that's what I start off with, just because I don't want to waste. The brush I'm using is the round brush, and it's the C439 Deluxe Buffer. So I have it on right here, and then I'm just gonna dab it on my skin like so, and then just buff it in. I'm gonna do the other side. I'm like so white, it's like not even funny. So now that I have the foundation applied, I am going to highlight under my eye, and I'm using the new Morphe concealer. I really do like this concealer. I'm just going to apply some underneath my eye like so. Should I say underneath my eyes? Underneath my eyes. And then when I blend underneath my eyes, I do use a beauty sponge, and this one is the Morphe one. And then I just blend it out. So I blend it out in kind of like a triangular shape, and then once it's blended out, you can kind of see if you need to add a little bit more, or you need to, you know, make any corrections. So I just blend it like so. I like this part because it really helps get in there. Then do the other side. Okay, so that's it. Going out, then I'll do maybe a little bit more underneath there, but just gonna go pick up my son from school, so I don't need to. I don't need that. Now I'm gonna set underneath my eyes and set the rest of my face. I'm using the Benai Colorless Luxury Powder. There it is. I like this. This one retails at $19.99 if you cared to know that. I just picked it up at my local beauty store. I'm sure that you can pick this up online. I'm just gonna make sure that all of the product is out of my crease underneath my eye, because once you set it, that's it. And then I take the pointy end and I put it in. I just put a little bit in the palm of my hand and then just apply it underneath like this. If I am just doing my makeup and I have no interruptions, I could probably get my makeup done in a half hour. But if I'm gonna take my time, then I'm probably looking at an hour. Mama ain't got an hour all the time. So I take the rest of it and I just set my face. Now my next step is to contour right in here. The contour product I'm using is this Hoola bronzer. This is my absolute favorite. It's matte and it just works well with my skin. And then the brush that I'm using is the Morphe M530. This is my favorite contour brush. I just take some, tap it off, and then just find the hollows of your cheek and I stop right here where the end of my eye is, like boom, boom. Okay. So, and I just go back and forth to tie that product down, and then I blend up into my hairline. It gets kind of messy, but just like so, back and forth. If you feel like you've got a little bit too much down here, let me show you a trick that I really do like. So this is the Sephora Bright Set powder. It's a banana color. What I'm gonna do is take my Morphe E49 brush. I really do like it because it is tapered at the end. And then I just pick some up and then just like so. It's like magic. Magic. Just kind of gets rid of that if you went too low. And wherever you feel like, you know, like if I went too much in the cheek, I just kind of do like that. So I'm gonna do the other side, same thing, pick some up, find my hollow. Now I am going to apply blush. The blush I'm using today is Tea Rose by Milani. I have a few of them and I really do like the colors. I do love Milani products. I think Milani offers a really good drugstore brand. The brush I'm using today to apply my blush is the Morphe E34. This is my all-time favorite blush brush. I love it just because it's fluffier, so I can just kind of set it down where I need it. So I just kind of dab it in there, and then where my contour ends, my cheeks, that's where I put it. Once I feel like I've blushed my whole face, then I move on to my highlighter. Highlighter I'm going to use today is the Amarizi collab with Anastasia. I really do like this color. I typically go for these kind of like champagne colors. I feel like it works really well with my skin. And then the highlighter brush, which is my absolute favorite, is the Morphe M510. I just really love this big fluffy brush. It reminds me of a fluffy brush that I would use on my eye, but extra large. And it just really helps lie down the product. I was using a fan brush before and there's nothing wrong with it, but I like the way that this applies even more. I'm just gonna take some like so, and then right in here. So then what I do is I take my ring finger and apply some product, and then I go down the bridge of my nose. Is that a bridge? Yeah. And then just kind of, and then on my tip, which, the tip on your nose, like that makes a huge difference. And then my Cupid bow. Dun, 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 dun. And then that's it. Now that I have my face done, I'm gonna tame these bad boys. I'm using a pencil. I typically use a pencil. I just find that it's faster for me and I like the way that it looks. The pencil I'm using is Morphe Micro Brow Pencil. I really do like this pencil. So I just pop both of the caps off because I do use the spoolie as well. Let's do the first one. So I just brush my brows into place. My brows are like, I don't know what is going on. I have had way too much coffee, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Anyways, and then I just do little up strokes like so. I use the spoolie to just soften the edges because, you know, you don't want to look like a hot mess. So now I am going to move on to my eyes. So at the moment, these are the palettes I'm working with. I usually go between these 4 throughout the week, just depending on what I'm feeling. These are my absolute favorite palettes. I'm gonna use this one today, which is the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I do love these colors. These are all me colors. I typically go with neutrals. I just feel like those colors really look well on my eye. At times I feel like I'm using the same colors, but I promise you I'm not. And the other thing, I typically wing it. I don't have anything planned. It just depends on what I feel like when I sit down in my chair. These are the 4 brushes that I use every day. Sometimes I'll switch my fluffy brush, but typically it's this one. So these are the 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so first what I do, I take my Morphe M30, and this is just a fluffy brush, and I lay some product down all over my lid. Today I am going to use Tempera, which is this one right here. It's like a ivory with, it has like a very slight shimmer, but I just put it on my whole lid. Now what I'm going to go in with is a burnt orange, which is this one right here, and then I'm using my fluffy brush. This one is the Morphe R37 brush, and I just pick up some product like so, and then just tap whatever, and then I'm just putting this up to the crease of my lid, and I just go like so. Depending on how much time I have determines how many times I go back and forth. Yeah. Now I am going in with Rustic, this one right here. I'm gonna do the same thing, just kind of intensify that. Check your body. Now I use my no-name brush. I mean, it's a MAC brush, but honestly, I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I absolutely love it. I just love it. I love everything about it. That's it. Now I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to add, it's Cypress Umber. It's this one right here. It's like a chocolatey brown. And I'm just going to apply that to the outer edges of my lid. And then I bring it down here to the edge. Whatever is left over, I just kind of go like this. And I do the other side, same thing. Now I'm going in with my e.l.f. brush. This is one of my favorite blending brushes. And then I just go on the edges and just circular motions, just to cut out any harsh edges you might have. You don't have to do this, but I need my eyeshadow blended. That's really the issue. Today, I'm going to use glistening, and it's this one right here. I'm using my MAC 213 brush. This is my absolute favorite brush for applying any kind of shimmer on my lid. So I just tap it like that, and then I just like pat it like so on the inner of my lid. And then I do the other side. Once you are satisfied, then you're done, like so. If I'm doing a full shadow look, then I always have a wing. I use a liquid liner. Right now I'm using the Stila All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. It's a very fine tip. I've been doing wings for a really long time. It really is just practice. I'm gonna attempt to show you how I do this wing. I use the end of my brow as kind of a guide. I just use the side of the tip and then just apply it on the line. So that's typically what my winged liner looks like. I usually try to rush through it. It's probably not the best thing to do, but I'm usually pressed for time. Now that I have my wings done, I'm gonna fly away. Just kidding. I'm going to set my brows. I use the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I just usually go on the edges like so. This stuff like really makes your brows just like boom, stay. Okay, so that's that. Now I am going to do my lashes. This is the eyelash curler that I use. It's Shiseido. I really do love it. And then the mascara is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Waterproof. I always use waterproof mascara. It's my favorite drugstore mascara. If I'm not using this one, then I'm using the Better Than Sex waterproof one. I really like that one, but this one is cheaper. I'm going to do my lashes. Once I feel like they're good, then I apply my mascara and just go back and forth, squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. And then I do the next eye. Once it looks good, I do the bottom. As you guys know, my favorite bottom lash mascara, like literally it's Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. I love it. I don't use anything else. And I have to have mascara on my bottom lash. Now that I have everything applied, I always set my makeup. This is my favorite setting spray at the moment, and it's the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my third bottle. So yeah, I mean, I guess I like it. I really do feel like setting spray helps too. If you have too much of like a powdery look, it really does help with that. It just makes, you know, helps your makeup stay. So I just spray it. Don't inhale. Okay, another favorite at the moment. Like I absolutely love this. These are two Morphe products. This one is matte stick in the color Wifey. The liner that I have to go with it is the Backseat Love. These colors go really well together. I'm just going to apply that. And even though it's a matte lipstick, it doesn't really feel like it's matte. It doesn't dry out my lips, so I like that. I will be right back and we can chat. This is typically what I look like every day. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's Getting Ready With Me video. I hope that you guys were able to get something from this video that would make me so happy. I'm excited for all of the videos that I have in store for you. So I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.